In this wasteland, I am the one who runs from both the living and the dead. A man reduced to a single instinct. Survive.
12 years journey to finally get this on screen. How are you feeling now?
Well, you know, it's probably a bad analogy, but just like a woman would feel if she's just given birth. Okay. We worked so hard, and it was so long coming, this movie, and there was so many times when no one thought it would get made, but somehow we couldn't kill it with a stick. It just kept on coming back, and all the planets aligned. And that was a very, very difficult shoot. It wasn't a green screen movie. It would have been a lot easier to do it, but we don't defy the laws of physics and no flying humans or spacecraft, so we had to do it real world. And that was pretty arduous, 130 days of shooting and every day a big stunt day and out there in the heat and dust. It's really good because I watched it complete with an audience for the first time, and it was what I wanted, to sit in the cinema and everyone getting, you know, I want to be sucked up onto the screen and to see that audience really, really clapping and cheering throughout the movie and just getting carried away. I thought, okay.
As the world fell, each of us in our own way was broken. It was hard to know who was more crazy. Me or everyone else.
I mean, what did you want to do with this film? I mean, obviously it's so iconic and there was 3 films before, but you wanted to reinvent it, or, I mean, what was really the intention? Bring a new audience in?
You're driven by story. Yeah. It was to revisit the world. The attraction of that world is you go sort of forward to the past, even though it's a post-apocalyptic future. You're kind of back in some medieval disposition. So these stories are very allegorical, and they're timeless in a way. They're like the American Western or the Wanderer in the Wasteland looking for meaning. So they're very enticing because you can get a lot of subtext in them, and plus I wanted to do a movie, for a long time I wanted to do a movie which is almost continuous chase, and you pick it up on the run. Yeah. You pick it up and see how much you don't have people talking throughout it. And as Hitchcock said, he tried to make movies where they don't have to read the subtitles in Japan. So they're visual exercises, visual music, and so that was an interesting exercise after all these years to use the new technology, to have the cameras that were small enough we can put them anywhere, to be able to do things with safety, with harnesses, with real actors right there in harm's way. But things have changed so much, you know. Movies have got quicker. The way we read movies, we speed read movies now. And just the technology, you know, when we were doing Mad Max 2, it took us a week to see our rushes, a week. Now you can see them instantly and many cameras. So a lot had changed. It was exciting to go back.
We have to talk about your Max, which is Tom Hardy. I know many people contemplated over the years, and even Mel Gibson at one point. So what makes him a great Mad Max?
He's daring, but most of all, when he walked in the room, he felt like Mel Gibson 30 years before. Tom was 6 weeks old when we shot the first Mad Max, but he had that same, you know, immediate lovability about him, and also there's that quality of danger. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's almost about volcanic quality, and for a laconic character who basically is still most of the movie or doing something, but there's no recreational talk in this movie, in this world. You want someone who you know there's a lot going on inside. I think he says about 40 lines, and it takes about the first 20 minutes to say one word, water. And so you want someone who can sort of carry that.
How do you know this place even exists?
I was born there.
So why'd you leave?
I didn't. I was taken as a child.
I love the feminine because there's such a strong female character in this, and that's what I loved as well.
Yeah, that came out of the story. There were 5 wives escaping the wasteland, and also way back in Mad Max 2, Virginia Hay played a warrior woman, and I was always intrigued by that character. She got killed off in the final chase. Plus to see a female road warrior alongside a male one was very interesting.